Check. Hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Vibecast with Brent Pella. I'm Brent Pella, and this is the Vibe, dude. It's a weekly vibe check. And I'm very excited to announce that this is the official launch week of Vibe Rosé. Dude, I've been working on this brand, on this project for the past year and a half with some incredible people. I'm super excited. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might see me posting pictures and videos of some of the homemade pasta stuff that I do. It's at Brent's Food. Okay, I was raised by a very Italian family. Big fans of rosé, all right? And, you know, the happiest people drink rosé. I feel like I've never seen somebody sad drinking a glass of rosé. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to cry about your ex, you're going to go get a bottle of Cabernet. If you're going to be sad about your job, you're going to drown yourself in a white wine, a Sauvignon Blanc. But if you're feeling pretty good and you're feeling pretty vibey, then you're going to reach for a glass of rosé. I love rosé. Unashamed, okay? I'm a bro. Sure, I'm a dude. But you know what? I'm a dude that loves his rosé wine, okay? So we have this out now. You can get it online, viberose.com. That's VYBROSE.com. You get a discount because it's launch week. Cruise over there, get a couple bottles. They'll get mailed to you in California, Texas, Florida, Arizona. Soon to add New York. And then after that, as we keep growing, we'll expand into more states. But right now, we are on a limited release because it's a special project. I would love for you to be a part of it. I would love for you to try it. I would love for you to send me pictures of you with the bottle. Send me pictures of you drinking. Tag Vibe Rosé on Instagram. Tag me. We're going to reshare it. We're going to build this family together. I'm very excited for this. Man, it's been a long time coming. And, dude, to see this now is just, it's crazy. It's really cool, man, to have this go from just an idea, just a fun side project about a year and a half ago, all the way to now where we have bottles filled with delicious rosé. And next year we go organic because that is the evolution. We want to put a good vibe out into the world. That was really the motivation behind this too, was just wanting to put something else out there for people to use to have a good time. You know what I mean? I wanted to add something else. You know, everything I do in comedy is for that reason, and in entertainment, everything I do is to add some type of happy, positive energy into the world. And that's the main purpose behind this brand, behind the vibe, behind Vibe Rosé, is to give people another opportunity for connection, for smiles, for laughs. As fucking cliche as that sounds, I don't really give a shit, okay? Because it's fucking real, all right? And it's also delicious. Born and bottled up in Napa, California. The blend is Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir, and there's a little bit of Chardonnay in there as well. It's fruit forward and leans dry, okay? And it's really fucking good. It's just delicious. It's delicious. So go grab some bottles, viberose.com, VYBROSE.com. There's already a discount on there for you for launch week. Tell a friend, tell a family member, and please enjoy. Super stoked that this is out. This episode of the podcast is also brought to you by Newtopia. This is the nootropic supplement that y'all have heard me talk about before. I dig them. I dig the nootropics. I take a couple in the morning when I wake up. There's different stacks you can take. There's different types you can take. What you want to do is go to Newtopia.com/Brent, Nootopia.com/Brent. And there is a short online survey where you can fill out some answers and figure out what would be best to optimize your brain for, whether it's mental focus, clarity, no more procrastination, no more brain fog, creativity. All those things can be achieved with Newtopia, Newtopia.com/Brent. And Cacao Bliss, the homies over at Cacao Bliss. I've been using these guys for years. A scoop of this in your morning coffee or your morning smoothie is an amazing way to start the day. It's got a bunch of superfoods in it: turmeric, raw cacao, MCT oil, and a couple other superfoods that blend with the cacao, which has a ton of antioxidants. And it's not only really good for you, but it's really good tasting, okay? Rich, chocolatey. It's all the things I wish people called me more, to be honest. Go to shop.earthechofoods.com/Brent. There's also a link in the description below. Yeah, man, the rosé. The rosé has arrived, dude. The vibe has arrived. Super excited for this. If you're going to be anywhere near Santa Barbara this Friday, July 1st, Santa Barbara, and if you've never been to Santa Barbara and you want to take a trip, you don't have any 4th of July plans, get your bitch ass out to Santa Barbara, dude. Get out to Santa Barbara. We're doing a release party at EOS Lounge. That's EOS Lounge, downtown Santa Barbara. We're going to do a comedy show at 8 p.m. And then my boy Blake Weber is going to drop a DJ set later that night at the club. And it's going to be a blast. We're doing complimentary pours of the rosé all evening. It's just going to be a bunch of cool people having a cool, fun time, okay? Because that's what life is all about. So if you've never been to Santa Barbara but you want to go, I highly suggest you make this the trip. And if you're anywhere near Santa Barbara and you don't cruise out to EOS on Friday, you messed up, dude. Congratulations. You played yourself, okay? So that's that. I'm going to talk much more about the rosé as time keeps going on. But I am just so excited that it's out. I'm super stoked. It's really hard to start a business. Like, this is a whole business, dude. It's crazy. I had to go from top to bottom figuring out what glass is made out of and how to get it and where to source it. And, you know, I wanted the grapes to be organic, but unfortunately that wasn't in the cards for this first run. So we're going to evolve into that for the next run. And then we had to raise money, and then we had to pay for a bunch of different things. And it's wild, but it's a fun ride. And I think the potential here is really cool to have a really positive impact on people's just overall mental health and well-being, because this is the product for you if you want to be a little happier, you know? So go grab some, viberosé.com. That's it. Let's see. What do we got, dude? Holy shit. I saw Top Gun. You guys see Top Gun? Woo! Tom Cruise! Fucking love him. I don't even care that he does Scientology, dude. I don't even care anymore. I thought it was weird, but now it's like, oh no, that's Maverick, bro. Maverick can do whatever he wants, dude. Man, Scientology is weird. But it's not. Top Gun is cooler than Scientology is weird. And that's what made me forget about the Scientology part of Tom Cruise's sketchy life choices. But man, Top Gun. So they put IMAX cameras in the planes to shoot the actors. Like, the actors were actually in the fighter jets. They weren't piloting them, like navigating and turning, and like the buttons they pushed and the levers they would pull weren't actually doing anything. But there was a pilot in front of them and they were in the back, and they had to like direct the shot themselves. They had to be like, okay, I need a 360 degree turn and then like a burst of speed past that mountain. And then the pilot would do that, and they would react and deliver the line. And then the producers and the director would watch. They must have watched after, right? Because I guess, I don't know if they could communicate during it, but that's so crazy. And so every shot, I'm such a dude, but it's like, it was so cool to see, because every shot of a plane was actually a plane. Like, it was a real plane. It was a real fighter jet cruising by. The VFX that they did just made the plane look a little different, or like a different color, different style. But there's no like VFX planes. They're all real planes. It's so crazy. So even in the shot of Tom Cruise taking off, like, the camera is recording his takeoff, and you're seeing what it's like. It was like being in the plane, dude. Greatest movie of all time. Greatest movie of all time. I'll fight you. I'll fight for it. Yep. I'll fight right now. I'll fight anybody, dude. I'll fight anybody that says Top Gun Maverick isn't the greatest movie of all freaking time, dude. Yeah, right. Fucking great movie, dude. Anybody who's just listening to audio doesn't know what I just did there. You know, are you just listening to audio? You have no idea what that is, bro. It's probably some weird shit going through your mind. And you know what? You might be right. Dude, crazy. Crazy movie. Makes me want to make movies. Tom Cruise's movies make me want to make movies even more. Like, all of his movies are just like so movie-ish. You know what I mean? Like, he always chooses movies that are like very movie. Like, it's always a very clear hero, a very clear conflict, a ton of action, some very cliched, like, well-timed drama, and the hero wins in the end. You remember what was the one where he had to go back every day to fight aliens? Another tomorrow or something? Tomorrow again? Live, die, repeat? Something like that. Tomorrow, after tomorrow? Tomorrowland? Whatever it was. Great movie. Go check it out. And then also, he's like fucking hilarious, dude. All his movies where he does comedy, He's so funny. I just saw Rock of Ages for the first time. I didn't even know that was a movie until somebody showed me like last week. Rock of Ages, Tom Cruise in Rock of Ages is hilarious. And then also in Tropic Thunder, where he plays Lex or something like that. Unbelievably funny. Tom Cruise is a legend, bro. Absolute legend. He really makes up for the fact that he's a Scientologist and is involved in some weird Scientology stuff by being a phenomenal actor. Sometimes I wonder if there's like more people that are in Scientology in Hollywood than we know of. And I feel like there is, because Scientology is so deeply ingrained in Hollywood. So like it's already known that there's a lot of people, but sometimes I wonder if there's even more than we know or than we think, you know? There was a girl I did a groundlings class with, and there was a Scientology sketch pitch that was like making fun of Scientologists. And in the class, she was like, I don't know, that doesn't really sound like super funny. And later I found out that she was raised by Scientologist parents. So she's doing great now. She's doing great today. Super funny. But I was just surprised, and that makes me think like there's a lot more. Anyways, Scientology is weird as shit. I think that's just a fact. If you haven't watched the documentary, go watch it. Going Clear, I think is what it's called. Crazy, man. Yeah. So Top Gun was dope. I need to see it at least 2 or 3 more times. This past week, I'm still on tour, dude. I'm on tour. So this week I got Santa Barbara on Friday. Then I'm going out east to visit family for a bit. Washington, D.C., July 7th through 9th. That's going to be a blast. That's at the D.C. Improv, and they're having me in the smaller room, which is good. I want to pack it out. So that'll be fun. July 7th through 9th at the D.C. Improv in Washington. Sunday, July 10th in Norcross, Georgia at the ATL Comedy Theater. Charlotte, North Carolina, July 12th. Raleigh, North Carolina, July 13th. And then Richmond, Virginia, July 14th through 16th. Followed by Seattle, July 22nd. And then San Diego, July 29th through 31st. Huge weekend at the Laugh Factory. Bring everyone in San Diego. Those shows should be packed out. San Diego is one of my favorite places to perform. I've been waiting for a headline weekend in San Diego literally for years. For like 2 or 3 years, I've been waiting to come back down there. So I'm running the full show. It's going to be insane. July 29th through 31st in San Diego. Denver, Colorado on August 4th. And that's at the Denver Improv on a Thursday, so that should be fun too. BrentPella.com/shows. Go check it out. There's more dates. There's more cities up there. There's also brand new merch if you haven't spent all your money on all the other shit that I'm throwing at you. The top things to spend your money on would be the rosé and my new merch and tickets to my shows and also everything else. But those are the things. Spent a week in Texas last week. I have a special place in my heart for Texas because of shows that I did there during the pandemic and the time that I spent with JP down there over the past few years. He just moved into this beautiful new ranch, which is gorgeous, so I spent some time there. And, you know, I'm just such a California yuppie bitch, dude. I don't know if I could ever leave California, like for good, you know? Like I could probably leave for maybe a couple years, but I feel like I would miss it. I would want to come back. It's just the policies are trash. In general, I know I'm generalizing, but the major city areas are like have a problem. There's problems with crime, homelessness, trash. It's still cleanliness is just an issue. It's a major issue, and I really wish they would do better at that shit because that's kind of it. Like. Policy-wise, you know, I don't know. I can't really speak to the super detailed aspects of California's political policies, but I will say that COVID stuff was terrible. Most of what Gavin Newsom did, I didn't like. Most of what Gavin Newsom does, anyways, I don't like. I just don't like him or what he does, because it seems like the number one thing he stands for is good hair. And he definitely nails that. This guy's got a great fucking head of hair, okay? Can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? But moving to Texas, the heat would kill me, dude. That's really it. Like, I don't know if I could sacrifice my physical comfort in that heat every summer in exchange for, being there instead of here. The taxes in California are trash. When you look at it side by side, do a side by side comparison, the only reason it ends up being close to me is because California's nature is unbeatable. You just can't beat it. You can't beat it. Anything you want is in California. Beach, desert, snow, mountain, lakes, oceans, rivers, streams, boating, biking. Anything outdoors, you get it in California. It's also got my base, and I don't want to be super far from my mama. So, California it is for now. But Texas was really fun, dude. Really fun. Crazy barbecue, crazy good barbecue. Kicked it with some of the Black Rifle Coffee dudes. Those guys are rad. Got some more videos coming out with them, which will be really fun. Their whole branding is really cool to see because they just all they care about, it literally is coffee and doing cool shit that they enjoy. They showed me some of the new content that they're putting out. It's crazy cool. It's all high energy and cars going through rally cars and shit going through tracks and sand dunes and blowing stuff up, and it's just a bunch of high energy dude energy. And that's cool. I dig it. I love it. So I'm excited to do more with them. And it was just fun to be out there, man. Next week I'm releasing a new video within the Bros series that is bros talking about inflation, because this shit is crazy, dude. It cost me $101 to fill up my gas tank. And that was it was a $6 a gallon pump, $6 and change pump, out in LA. And that's on the cheaper end. Dude, there was a gas station down the street that was capping everybody at $85. They were that was the max that you could spend, was $85. Regardless of what size car or truck you have, you could only spend $85. That was actually kind of scary when I saw that, because that was oh, we're doing rations now? Dude, once rations kick in, if we're starting to ration something, a good or something like that, then people are going to go crazy. That's when I feel like society starts turning into a, every man for himself type of thing. And that's a bummer, dude. And, when it comes to inflation, a lot of people want to blame Joe Biden, but I don't know how you can blame one man for prices going up when all he does is fall down. You know what I mean? It can't be all his fault, dude. There's a lot. And, to put together those bros talk about videos, I got to do all this research, which is really fun for me because then I get to learn and then I can actually have conversations whenever it gets brought up. But I mean, there's so much going into gas prices and inflation. And I think one thing that a lot of people don't talk about that I didn't even know until my DP, David, brought it up when we were shooting today is, a big part of gas prices going up. Everybody talks about Putin and the war in Ukraine. Sure, that's got some effect, and then the sanctions put on them. Sure, that is part of the reason. Sure, but that gets talked about as if it's the ultimate reason. Sometimes that's the first thing that I read about in these news articles that I've been perusing, or these YouTube videos that I've been watching. But what a lot of people don't talk about that you have to do a little bit more digging on is that the oil companies, which are basically cartels, legal cartels, these conglomerate oil monopolies, they know that society is slowly moving away from fossil fuels, okay, as it should, slowly but surely, as long as we don't ruin ourselves, economically, right, as we do so. And they know that we're moving away from fossil fuels and moving more toward clean energy, maybe nuclear energy, and just the need for fossil fuels and gas is going to start going down, and the demand is going to start going down. So what a lot of them have done, and you can go research this yourself. I don't have the specific news sites to quote here, but I really encourage you to go read about it, is a lot of these oil companies are shutting off reserves and shutting off different sources of oil so that the supply is less, and that means they can jack up the price because the demand is really high because everybody's traveling again, and also the demand is high because Russia and Ukraine sanctions over there means less of that supply coming over here too, and the demand is high here, and so they can charge more money, and it's like a last gasping breath for a lot of these oil companies that within the next 20 years will probably go under or turn into clean energy companies. So they're trying to wring out as much money as they possibly can with raising their prices and taking away different parts of the supply chain, interrupting the supply chain themselves. Go read about that. I know that sounds like I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I can't remember the exact news site. There was a YouTube video that I watched that was citing the actual news source on screen. And, it's tough to watch something like that and do your super due diligence on figuring out where that piece of information came from, this person who cited it from there. I ain't got time to do all that shit, dude. If I see you cite something, I'm probably going to believe it, all right? You could tell me a fact. I could watch a YouTube video of somebody saying a fact, and then the text on screen says magicschoolbus.com/Miss as the source, and I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm in. Miss Frizzle said it's true? All right. That makes sense. For sure. Because I'm not a sleuth, dude. Do I look like a sleuth? I ain't no sleuth, dude. I'm no Dr. Sleuth, bro. I'm just a guy with a vibe, dude. You know what I mean? So we got to do our best to make sure we're learning what's true and know what's not true. And I'm trying to do my best, bro. Trying to do my best, learning about inflation and inflammation and why the economy is inflamed. It's all messed up, dude. But hopefully it changes soon, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully it changes soon. And I don't know, like money stuff. That's the crazy thing is the Federal Reserve printed 40% of the amount of dollars that are out right now in 2020 alone. Of all the US dollars that are out, they injected 40% into the economy in 2020. Part of it was digital, part of it was printing. It's just so crazy that you could do that, bro. I wish I could print money. Like counterfeiting money. Damn. That'd be cool, dude. I kind of want to do crime. You know what I mean? I kind of want to do crime, but no crimes that hurt people. You know? I want to do a cool crime. But be allowed to do it. I want to print $10 million and then just use it. But nobody knows, but I don't get caught. How can I do that? Where's that simulation? I want that simulation. I want to what was the other one? Oh, I want to rob a cash truck. One of those Brinks trucks, dude. I want to do that shit, bro. I want to do that shit right now, dude. I'll do a crime. I'll do a chill crime. I'll be a chill criminal. You know what I mean? Just out here doing chill crimes, just mostly money stuff. There was another one too. What was it? Oh, I think I talked about this last time. Going on the run and disappearing for a little bit. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a cool reality show. Is you get different people to try and disappear and go off the grid and not be caught by police. How would you do that? That'd be pretty cool as a reality show. I hope somebody steals that and makes it happen because I would love to watch it, but I don't want to make it, you know? Oh, man, you guys watch The Boys? Dude, The Boys is a TV show on Amazon. It's like a dark comedy action show. It's crazy. It's really good, actually. I got to watch the latest one. But it's about superheroes, and a lot of them are terrible, terrible people. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we're gonna bring this one to a close. I think we might close up here a little early because tonight I'm going to Crypto.com Arena. The Wild and Out tour is in town out here in LA, so I'm gonna go kick it in the house that Kobe built, and then got its name changed to Crypto.com Arena. Hope your crypto's looking good. Crypto sucks now. Fuck. I used to have so much money in crypto. That shit crashed to nothing. Depressing. But yeah, man. Okay. To wrap it all up, go see Top Gun. That should be your first priority. Go see Top Gun. go to viberose.com, VYBROSE.com. Follow Vibe Rose on Instagram. And, we're going to party. There's going to be a lot more events where we're doing complimentary vibe pours throughout the summer in LA, up in Sacramento area on July 23rd. I'm trying to get a show up there, either Sac or the Bay. I'm not sure where, but I'm trying to get one in Northern California. So keep an eye out for that. New videos coming every week, dude. At least one a week. This week, probably 3, maybe 4. But we're pushing and we're grinding. And I keep getting these comments from people that say, let me read one to you guys, because this shit is so annoying. But I just don't know how to fix it. This guy said, bro, I just had to search for your channel on YouTube to see if you were still making videos and found out that you've been posting every week, ... but I never get notified even though I turned on notifications. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, bro. I feel like that happens for a lot of people because my views are trash. But I feel like I'm making good stuff. So it's got me on the brink of jumping off my balcony. But there's literally nothing I can do besides keep making good things because I don't work at YouTube and I'm doing every single thing anybody ever taught me to do as far as the algorithm and SEO goes. I quite literally cannot be doing more. So if you're not seeing the videos pop up, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Somebody out there's working against me. Could be the YouTube gods. Could just be that my stuff has not generated a lot. Maybe because it's all over the place. Because I'll do an alien video followed by a bro video followed by a political video followed by an Eminem impression. I have no idea. But if you're watching, I appreciate you. And I don't know how to grow besides just keeping on making good stuff. So I'm just going to do that because that is the only thing that I can control. And everything else is quite literally up to God. So we shall pray. Okay? All right. Viberose.com for the vibe. Newtopia.com/Brent to check out what nootropics can do for you. Even if you don't want to order any, you can go fill out that form and get a sense of what that supplement is all about. Shop.earthechofoods.com/Brent for Cacao Bliss. Scoop of this in your smoothie or coffee is delicious. And hey, I love you guys very much. Okay, go tell somebody else that you love them this week and tell somebody why you are grateful for them. I think that would be pretty cool. I think we should do that a little bit more. You know what I mean? All right, guys, go have a wonderful, beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.